Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This one is 2 weeks post-surgery. If you're new around here and not sure what's going on, I'm a ballet dancer with the Birmingham Royal Ballet and I recently had an operation to remove a small bone in my right foot. It's actually the same operation I had exactly 2 years and 1 month ago on my left foot. So I'm not unused to the process, but every single one is different actually, as I'm realizing no two operations are the same. So I will take you along this journey of discovering new things about my body that I never knew before. On this particular day, we went back to Birmingham because I was having a checkup with the physios there, and also I was saying farewell to one of my closest friends, Reagan Hutzel. We moved in together 3.5 years ago without knowing each other at all to start our jobs at the Birmingham Royal Ballet, and we have journeyed this life together, gone through so many ups and downs and grown really close. We're basically like sisters. Reagan is the sister that I never had, and I gave her the earrings that the company and everyone put a collection together to give her, and we shared these special final few moments together.
There's room. No. Oh! Because I'm like, why would you want to stay in room?
So, what do you want to say to the vlog?
Oh, thank you for watching my journey. And for, tuning in.
We're doing Instagram lives every weekend.
Also,
tune
if
in.
anybody has asked for time recommendations.
Yes, what's a good time for people, US and UK? Because we're going to do like an Instagram live where we do like a bit of Q&A and we just catch up.
Yeah.
And we want you guys to be there.
Yeah.
Dad, your fingers are in the... There we go, thank you.
The whole time.
That's it.
I didn't know if it was actually in front of it though.
We'll find out.
I'll be by your side and walk you down.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, last night was one of the most painful nights since surgery. I walked so much yesterday, but the nerve pain this morning, well not this morning, all night, was just so bad. I just got up in the middle of the night to try and walk it around and it wouldn't go away. Took paracetamol, wouldn't go away, and then ended up having to go down the stairs and get ice, and that did soothe it. So if you have nerve pain, for me ice has been the way to go. But there was just a moment last night where I'm like, I have literally not slept properly for 3 nights in a row and I cannot handle this anymore. I can't do this, and that's how I was feeling. Oh Lord Jesus, please.
So as I mentioned before, this week was particularly difficult because I was waking up every night with quite a bit of nerve pain, which I don't remember having so much in the second week of surgery last time. And I had to start my physio exercises that I was set, and these, I'm not gonna lie, were just really painful. Moving it at all, it was still so super sensitive, and I knew I had to get back to walking, but it was a struggle. And one that I'm very grateful that Harvey Klein has been helping me with. I worked with Harvey Klein when I came back from my last surgery, and this time is no different. He got me doing some of my exercises, so just some basic movement of the body just to get my joints and stuff moving again, and also to awaken my inner core muscles, which, to be honest, after I did these sessions, they're full 1 hour sessions, I really felt my deep abdominal muscles waking back up, which I was super grateful for because I wanted to get moving and back on my feet as quickly as I could. The ankle was swelling quite a fair bit as I was trying to walk, and my whole heart just so wanted to be a snowflake at this very moment in time. I definitely was feeling the fact that I wasn't being part of the nutcracker that was happening at my company. I was sitting on the sofa watching MasterChef Australia in quite a bit of pain. It was difficult to kind of come to terms with the fact that what I loved was taken away from me, and as much as I knew this was part of the process, it doesn't actually make it easier to accept.
I want to hide from the world at the moment.
Go on, princess, you're doing good. You're doing her daily exercises. She's doing very well. Well done. And I'm going to have a chai latte.
And try some of the Coke
And try some of this actually.
It's so good. It's not good for you, but it's good.
So every day I did my feet exercises. I had to do these 3 times a day, 3 to 4 times a day, pointing and flexing the foot, and some thermoband exercises. And pretty much every other day or 2 or 3 times a week I was working with Harvey on my Pilates and my I also had a core workout that I was allowed to do and set by work, so I did that almost every day. I also tried a bit of progressive ballet technique, but it was a bit early to start doing that. If I'm honest, I started just watching videos of myself dancing again and just really missing it quite severely on this particular week. I was very grateful that my friend Priscilla came around to help me make my birthday cake for my brother, and that was great to have been there for his birthday, because obviously if I hadn't had the surgery I definitely wouldn't have been able to be there for him and make his cake. But I certainly was feeling the effects of surgery and also the effects of being in pain for a long period of time. I think you underestimate how tiring that is and how mentally draining it is to be in pain.
So
I'm elevating my foot.
this is
I
what
don't
it's.
want to leave
So
the kitchen.
Hannah is lying on the floor now in the kitchen.
Oh,
So,
what's she doing exercises?
well, no, actually, she's just elevating her ankle. So
It's a bit.
Oh,
It's a bit swollen. It's a cankle at the moment. Cankle.
I can hardly see you though.
I got the wheelchair chairs. Haha. Benefits of having crutches.
Cinema. We're gonna watch Wicked.
Something I did during week 3 of the recovery process was take Magic Mind, and I did their 7-day challenge, so I took their shot every day for 7 days, and I have to say, mentally and physically I definitely felt like I was struggling, so any of the additional benefits from the shot were super needed in this time, especially when I was in that really important healing phase. I was still dealing with quite a lot of inflammation, so this also helped with that as well. Make sure to use my promo code HannahRG20 to get 48% off your first subscription for the next 10 days or 20% off for a one-time purchase. Hey guys, Future Hannah here talking. I just wanted to say that you can grab your own Magic Mind in the description down below. I used it for the 7 days. What was like most interesting is actually I think I've spoken on this channel quite a bit about sometimes I have a few digestive issues. This has helped. I found my tummy was a whole lot better. So I know it's for the mind, but also it helped my digestion somehow, I think. Mentally, I was definitely struggling a little bit, so it was good like to have mental support nutritionally to kind of help me stay on track. Definitely check out Magic Mind. I will link them down in the description below, and I recommend you trying out their 7-day challenge to see how they can help you. As you can see, my range was very slowly coming back, gradually day by day. I was desperate to see any results because my walking certainly wasn't. It was actually becoming more and more painful, and this particular week, because I still wasn't walking properly, like last time I was walking by the end of week 3 without my crutches absolutely fine. At this point I was like 3.5 weeks in and still struggling just to walk without my crutches, and I was still in a lot of pain and having a lot of swelling. So I stopped walking for a bit and the swelling got worse. So in the end I decided I'm going to walk twice a day with my crutches whether I'm in pain or not, and I actually found out that really did help with my swelling, because the less I walked the more swelling I had. It's almost like it all sat in the joint. Obviously I couldn't overdo the walking, but I had to do enough to kind of keep the fluid moving around my ankle, which was a weird situation, thinking that I have to go through pain to reduce swelling. This has been most of my life. For the last week I've taken elevation to the next level and icing, and it's working-ish. It wasn't working last week, but I'm believing it's going to work this week. I managed to take a shower on my own, and I managed to walk up and down the stairs without my crutches for the first time. So we made big milestones today. I did 2 walks with my crutches, and I walked down the drive to the door without my crutches. Walked a bit around the house without my crutches. So yeah, it's small wins. It's the small wins. Small wins. I'm not impatient. I'm just...
Get back there. That was a bit frightening.
reflects the inner me right now.
To hurry 'cause our
Oh,
conversation's
dear me,
always
hello.
in
Right,
a
Murray. Right, Murray.
And if you just want me
Look at me.
My twice a walk I get. I'm out and about.
We are walking on new ground, my friends. Quite literally.
I've not walked this far in a long time.
The lovely shoes. A new style.
Okay. Or I'm going to try and shift the shoes. I'm going to try and put on my normal shoes.
me right now, what's going on?
So my dad asked me the question, what does it feel like to like walk on it? Because in these clips I look like I'm walking almost normally and painlessly.
We got through the pain a little bit. Getting there.
But it feels like you're putting weight on the foot, but on that side, the weight feels like 20 times as heavy as the good foot. That's the only way I can describe how it felt.
My first walk without my crutches. Yay! Joy of the Lord is my strength. Joy of the Lord is my strength.
Look, normal shoes on. I know. Whoop, whoop.
So it just feels like this huge weight going through that foot, and sometimes it can handle it and sometimes it just felt like it couldn't handle it. We put the Christmas decorations up on this particular day and I was definitely sort of enjoying being able to stand again. When it looks like in the videos it looks easy, but in actual fact standing on it and putting weight on it was still like very painful. Even just walking around the house was painful.
In public, I don't care.
So here you can see a little bit of the muscle wastage. Look how much smaller my calf is on one side and the other. As much as I tried, if I'm not weight bearing, it's very difficult to not lose that calf muscle, and it will come back very quickly once I start working again. I'm currently kind of recording this a week after I've got back at work, and already my calf is like increasing in size again. It's just part of muscle wastage, is part of surgery. But things were certainly looking a little bit more up physically on this week. I was able to do a little bit more. Here you can see me trying to bend my knee, but my knee bend was not coming because it was so stiff at the front of the foot. And I was still battling with a bit of swelling, but certainly my walking was coming along quite nicely because I was really pushing myself. You do have to kind of push yourself a little out of the comfort zone when you're relearning to walk. So I was very, very happy. This little store shopping trip to our local garden centre was so fun, and I finally felt like a little bit of freedom. And the next day we went to another little shopping centre and I got coffee. I was feeling a little bit down on this day. I think the pain and the physical pain was really starting to take a toll on me mentally, and just the amount of feet exercises every day, just spending hours working my feet, was starting to, I don't know, just mentally I just felt exhausted.
Took my hair out to try and make myself look better, but it just looks crazy. I haven't spoken much in this vlog just because the last couple of weeks has been painful. I haven't really wanted to speak to the camera much. Haven't had much energy. I've really been trying to get back to walking, and it's just been a really, really painful process. The pain this time around has been really tough to deal with mentally and physically. I think last night was the first night that I slept through the night without being woken up by some sort of pain. That's good. I'm not quite sure why this time around has been much more painful than last time, but I go back to Birmingham on Monday. It's currently Friday, considering going to London tomorrow with my family because I just need to get out of the house. I think being in all the time has been, it's like almost 4 weeks now of like being in the house all day, every day. So I haven't physically been ready, but mentally I'm so ready just to get out of the house, I think. Been getting a little bit depressed, and I told myself at the beginning of this process I wouldn't allow this to happen, and it has. I think in some ways I felt a little bit disappointed with myself. I've trying my best, and at the moment this is my best.
I'm not ready for
So we left really early. I think we left before 8 AM on this train to go to London, which was, I want to say really fun, but it was actually so freezing cold and wet and horrible. And I so wanted to feel like myself, but I still, again, was in a bit of pain walking around. And it was a bit scary because it was the first time kind of walking without my crutches in a big, crazy, busy public space. But it was good to do because I was feeling so despondent at home. It is Sunday, and to be honest, this week has been really challenging. So last week was really challenging physically, but mentally this week I've been really struggling to kind of stay on top of my mental health, to be honest. This week has been like the week I haven't wanted to talk to friends. I stopped even wanting to go out. I didn't want to do my exercises. I did my exercises, but I didn't want to do them. I just feel
so often getting so tired and sick, like I'm going to bed in my clothes. I'm so tired I can't even change my clothes. Getting so cold sometimes I have to have like 5 layers on. So I don't really know what's going on with my brain or my body. Yeah, so it's just not the best situation right now. Got back from London yesterday and spent about 5 hours just trying to heat back up because I got so cold. This is not the way I wanted to tell this rehab story, hence why there wasn't a video last week. This is the reality. I'm hoping I will get out of this mental rut sometime soon. There's still a fair bit of swelling. There's still a fair bit of pain. To be expected, but just not fun. I've got to get off to church now.
Okay, future Hannah here, editing. Yes, I'm in my dressing gown because it is a Sunday evening and it's a couple weeks after I filmed this video and I am a bit behind on my editing, so do bear with me. It's been a tough few weeks and I will get more videos out to you very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did make it to the end of this video, make sure to comment this emoji. The next couple weeks which I am editing. Oh, it's just been a week actually since the end of this video. It feels like it's been a lifetime. It's been a week. I have another week vlog coming out very soon. Thank you guys for your support, even though I'm not uploading so much right now. I really appreciate it. I didn't realise this rehab process was going to be so mentally difficult. I thought I went into it with a really good mental space. It's a bit more challenging than I first thought, which these things always are. And I will see you very soon. Make sure to dream big and make it happen.
Where our friends are picking a side, holding hands, driving way too fast, past the warning signs. Now it's all on the line. Seasons change, but I don't want them to change us. In these days you've been saying my name different. So afraid to see us fall, but it's imminent. If I'm being honest, I'm not ready for this winter weather.